Chapter 50. The Networks and the Pre-Dawn Darkness of August 29th, 2025. Smothered Montreal is poured in a fog of ash and menace, the rusted warehouses and skeletal cranes casting jagged shadows over the general's trafficking fortress. Jimmy Jacks crouched at the east sewer grate, his crossbow steady, its bloodied bolt train on the lone guard silhouette, his hunter's instincts razor-sharp despite the throb in his bandaged shoulder. At 30, he led his family through Carter's ambushes, burned the general's hubs in Houston, Juarez, Tijuana, and Vancouver, and freed dozens of girls from their cages, but the faint chant, General, General. Mercs south, the drones buzz circling high, and Carter's bike, a distant growl, were a final storm. The Jacks homestead, 100 acres of scarred fields and turbine, was a distant stronghold, defended by Grandma, Ellie, Clara, Lila, Martha, and the freed girls, but Montreal was the general's heart, and Jimmy's fire burned to end it. Jenny knelt beside him, her crowbar gripped tight, her botanist satchel empty, only a knife left, her leg wound bandaged, her green eyes fierce, blood crusted on her sleeve from Vancouver. Grandpa Jacks limped, his .308 rifle slung, his Vietnam scars, stitched leg, bleeding arm, grazed chest defiant, his journal's lessons of fire, blood on his hands. Sam clutches machete, his arm and leg grazes patched, his devotion to Lila a fierce vow, blood on his blade. Nate, hands unbound now, supported his sister, 16, gaunt, his redemption earned through intel, blood on his hands. Joe Bradley, Jimmy's high school sweetheart turned underground fighter, carried a pistol, her cropped black hair glinting, her grit a spark, blood on her leg, back, and shoulder. Boone, Crawgator's last Gulf prepper, carried a shotgun, blood on his chest, arm, and leg. The 14 freed girls, 5 from Houston, 3 from Tijuana, 6 from Vancouver, gaunt but resolute, stayed with Boone, their crowbar steady. The general, bound and bloodied, was guarded by Boone, his network, Montreal, Shanghai, Global, in Jimmy's ledgers, Ellie's broadcast, Carter's done, still burning, Crawgator's ham radio intel, blood-fed ferals, Montreal labs, drones, guiding their strike. That chance mercs, Jimmy whispered, his crossbow steady, blood in the air from past fights. Drones guiding, Carter's bike south, scouting. Sewers here, 1 guard, east per Nate, labs below, office above, lieutenant, ledgers, girls. Joe's pistol was up, her underground fire sharp, blood on her leg. My Montreal contacts, 2 fighters, east edge here. She nodded to Rosa and Leo, wiry underground resistance. Snares ready, blood on their hands from prior fights. Port, snipers, drones, ferals, collar, blood-fed, 15 caged. Sewers east, 1 guard. Jenny's knife gleamed, her botanist calm a warrior's edge, blood on her sleeve. No traps, brush fires, Crawgator's way. Girls are weak, no food, no water. We hit fast, free 'em. Grandpa's rifle scanned the port, his voice grim, blood on his hands. Nate, sewer, guard, ferals, specifics. Betray us, you're done. Nate's voice was steady, his sister's hand in his, blood on his hands. 1 guard, pistol, no dogs, east sewer, grates loose. Basement lab, vats, chemicals, ferals. 15 cage, collared, blood-fed, 8 mercs. Office, top floor, 1 lieutenant, ledgers, Shanghai, Europe, global. I saw it for her. Sam's machete burned, Lila's face's vow, blood on his blade. For Lila, you're true, Nate, let's end this. Jimmy signaled, Rosa's crowbar prying the grate, the stench of decay hitting hard, blood in the air. Jimmy first. Joe said, her pistol up. Rosa, Leo rear. Sam, Nate with me. Jimmy crawled in, his flashlight dim, the tunnel slick, blood on his sleeve. Joe followed, Nate's sister with Jenny. Sam's machete guarding, Grandpa, Boone, Rosa, and Leo last, rifles ready. The sewer was tight, Nate's intel holding, east to the basement lab. 10 minutes in. The tunnel widened, a rusted grate to the basement. Jenny's crowbar worked, the metal groaning. Opening to a dark chamber, vats, cages, the stench of blood and chemicals, blood on the floor. Ferals, 15, cage, collared, eyes glowing, snarling, drugged, blood-fed. Their claws bloodied from kills, blood in the air. Lab, Nate whispered, pointing to sealed door, experiments, horrors, blood on the walls. Jimmy's crossbow aimed, his voice low, blood on his hands. Rosa, Leo, door, snares if you can. Jenny, Sam, girls, East Wing. Grandpa, Nate, Joe, me, office, ledgers, lieutenant. Jenny led Sam to the East Wing, her crowbar breaking a locked door, revealing 3 cages, 9 girls, gaunt, terrified, blood on their hand from clawing, but alive. You're safe, Sam whispered, his machete guarding. Lila's face in his mind. Cutting their ropes, blood dripping from their cuts. Jenny's knife steadied them, blood on her sleeve, her botanist's empathy a vow. The lab door loomed, Rosa setting a snare, wire, sharp. Joe's pistol covered, her underground grit sharp, blood on her leg. Force it, she said, Jimmy and Grandpa kicking it, with splintering, revealing a lab, vials, blood-stained tables, 8 mercs, rifles up, alerted, blood spattering as shots fired. Intruders, one shouted, bullets chewing crates, blood pooling from a fallen merc. Cover, Jimmy yelled, his crossbow firing, a bolt dropping a merc, blood spraying. Joe's pistol cracked, wounding another, blood on his arm, but a merc shot grazed Sam's arm, blood welling, his cry sharp. Grandpa's rifle fired, felling a merc, blood pooling, but ferals roared, cages rattling, collars blinking, activation, blood in the air. They're loose, Nate shouted, his sister behind him, blood on his hands. A cage buckled, a feral breaking free, collared, lunging at Jenny, claws raking her shoulder, blood spraying. Sam's machete sank into its back, saving her, blood on his blade, his arm bleeding. Jenny's crowbar smashed its collar, disabling it, blood and sparks mixing, her knife slashing another feral, blood pooling. Office, Jimmy yelled, leading Nate, Grandpa, Joe, the girls with Jenny and Sam, Rosa and Leo covering, blood on their hands. The stairs to the top floor were a gauntlet, one lieutenant, rifle up, guarding a steel door, ledgers inside. Jimmy's bolt dropped him, blood pooling. Joe's pistol covering, but a sniper's shot from a tower grazed Grandpa's arm, blood dripping, his grunt sharp, blood in the air. Jimmy's heart pounded, his hunter's fire blazing, blood on his hands. Ledgers inside, he shouted, kicking the door. Joe's pistol firing, clearing the room. The office was a nerve center, maps, a radio, ledgers open, Montreal, Shanghai, London, blood labs, global hubs, a network spanning the world, blood on the floor from the lieutenant. A hidden panel revealed a safe, cracked open, more ledgers, feral labs, human experiments, global buyers. Nate grabbed the ledgers, his sister clinging, blood on her hands. Got him, he yelled, but ferals, 3, collar, blood-fed, burst from a trapdoor, claws raking Joe's leg, blood welling. Grandpa's machete smashed one skull, blood pooling. Sam's machete felling another, blood spraying. Jenny's crowbar disabling the last, blood and sparks mixing, blood in the air. Out! Jimmy shouted, leading to the sewer, the girls with Sam, Nate's sister with Jenny, Joe limping, blood trailing, Grandpa, Rosa, and Leo covering, blood dripping. The lab burned, feral snarling, 5 more loose, blood on their claws. Boone's shotgun blasted one, blood spraying. Joe's pistol felling another, blood pooling. The warehouse ablaze, blood and smoke choking the air. They emerged from the sewer, Montreal's port dark, the girls shivering, Nate's sister sobbing. The general dragged, blood on his face. Boone held the perimeter, shotgun firing. Carter's bike gone, feral howls fading, blood in the air. The drone crashed, hit by Rosa's rifle, sparks fading. Jimmy's crossbow was up, his heart pounding, blood on his hands. We got the ledgers, girls, burn the lab. Generals bound, networks global, Shanghai, London, but this hub's done. Jenny's crowbar was steady, her botanist's heart steel, blood on her sleeve. Shanghai, ledger say it's the source, feral labs, slaves. Homestead first, Ellie Grandma Lila, then Asia. Joe's pistol was steady, her leg bandaged, blood on her arm. My underground, Shanghai contacts ready. We burn the network for Chillicothe, the girls. Sam's machete was steady. Lila's name is Val, blood on his hands. For her, we finish it Shanghai for all of them. Grandpa's journal lessons burned, the head's not enough. Joe, your team contacts Shanghai. Boone regroup, plan Asia. Jimmy, Sam, Jenny, Nate, Ledger's next hub. The general's eyes burned, bloody but silent, his empire crumbling, blood on his face. You'll never stop it, he rasped, blood on his lips. Jimmy's crossbow pressed his chest, blood on his hands, silencing him. The radio crackled, Ellie's voice urgent. Jimmy, Ellie, Homestead, bunker secure, Farrell's repelled, drone down, Clara shot. Merc chant east, human scream, no Carter. Montreal hit Ledger's girls. Status? Over. Jimmy's voice was steel, blood on his hands. Ellie, Montreal hit Ledger's girls freed. Lab burned, general bound. Network Shanghai, London, global. Homestead next, then Asia. Hold, for Lila, all of them. Over. Ellie's voice crackled, fierce, blood in her tone. Copy, Jimmy. Bunkers fortified. Trap set. Shanghai labs, Farrell's, drones, experiments. Crawgator's preppers with you. Come home, for us. Over. Jimmy's heart surged. Ellie's fire a lifeline. Blood on his hands. Shanghai. For Lila, the girls, he whispered. His crossbow a vow, his hunter's heart steel. A new howl broke the dawn, not Farrell's, but a scream human south, where a bike roared Carter's, joined by a drone's buzz. Another, circling, its red light fading, the chant general. General, gone, Merc's broken, blood in the air. Jenny's crowbar was up, Sam's machete ready. Joe's pistol a spark, Boone's shotgun a shield, Nate's hands free, his sister's fire's defiance, blood on their hands. The network's end was their crucible, the general's shadow broken, and the Jacks family's fire was their blade.